Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are watching this. Today, I have another grammar lesson for you guys. This one is about how to ask questions in English. This is a really, really important skill, and I hope this lesson makes asking questions much easier for you, and so you can finally start to enjoy English conversations and not be nervous. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, there will be a lot of new information in this video, so you might have to watch it more than one time to understand everything. That's okay. And remember, you can always ask questions in the comments if you need help. There are two main types of question sentences that you need to know about. The first type, these are open questions. Some examples are, what did you do today? Or who is your best friend? The second type is closed questions, such as, do you like pizza? Or can you understand English? I'll explain the differences between open and closed questions later. Let's talk about the word order for open questions. When you ask an open question, you always want your sentence to follow this order. First, you should always start with a question word, like who, what, when, where, or a question phrase, like how many or how much. After that, you want a helping or a modal verb, like do, be, have, should, or will. Then you'll have your subject, and this will always be a noun, and then your main verb. This can be any verb. It depends on the sentence. After that, you can have more words, but it's important that you always start your question with these four things. Here are a few open question examples. Let's look at number one. Where do you live? Where is our question word, do, our helping verb, you, our subject, and then live, our main verb. Number two, what should we do? What, that is our question word. Should, helping verb. We, that's our subject. And do is our main verb. For number three, why do you like basketball? We have a second noun at the end of the sentence, basketball. This is the object of the sentence. If you don't know about subject and object, go back and watch my video about sentence structure in English. So these were some examples with question words. Here are a few examples with question phrases. Number one, what movies do you like? Here, our phrase is what movies, helping verb, do, subject, you, and then our main verb, like. How many shoes do you have? How many shoes? That is our question phrase. Do is our helping verb. You, subject, and finally have is our main verb. Same thing for number three. How much is our phrase. Does is our helping verb. This, our subject, and cost, our main verb. Here is a bonus tip. If you use a be verb as your helping verb, you don't always need a second main verb. For example, number one, who is he? The first three parts of our open question are all there. Who, our question word, is our helping verb and he our subject, but we do not need a main verb. This is true for all be verbs, like am, is, are, was, and were. If you use a be verb and you do add a second verb, you want to add ing to that second verb. For example, number 1, what are you doing? Number 2, where is he going? If you use a different helping verb, like do or will, you should not add ing. For example, number 2, you could say, where will he go? That would be correct, but if you use a be verb, you should add ing to your second verb. Now let's talk about closed questions. This will be easy to learn because the word order for closed questions is the exact same. The only difference is that closed questions do not have a question word or a question phrase. Question words and phrases are only for the beginning of open questions. Here are 3 closed question examples. Notice how all 3 examples start with a helping verb, then the subject, then the main verb. Also, we can change these to open questions by adding a question word at the beginning. For example, let's look at number 1. Do you like pizza? Do is our helping verb, you our subject, and then like is our main verb. This is a closed question. If we add why to the beginning and say, why do you like pizza? That is now an open question. Remember the rule I said earlier about be verbs for open questions? This rule is the exact same for closed questions. If you use a be verb, you sometimes don't have to add a second verb, like those first 2 examples. Are you German? Is he a doctor? Or if you add a second verb, add ing. Number 1, is she having fun? Or number 2, are they studying today? Okay, now let's talk about answering questions. Even though the words in an open question are not very different from the words in a closed question, the way that you answer these is very different. To answer open questions, you say new information and explain your answer. Use the subject and the main verb from the question. So, for example, what movies do you like? I like comedies and dramas. For answering closed questions, you can just say some form of yes or no. You don't need to explain your answer. For example, will you study this weekend? Yes or no. This is true for almost all closed questions. But there is one type of closed question that you need a different answer for. If the question gives you more than one choice or option and uses the word or, you answer this question by saying the choice or option that you want. For example, do you want tacos or hamburgers for dinner? This question gives us 2 options, tacos or hamburgers. And for our answer, we use the same main verb and choose the option that we want. I want hamburgers. All right, great work, guys. You made it to the end of the video. If there's anything that you are not sure about or that you don't understand, go ahead, leave a comment. I will do my best to help. And as always, if you liked this video, please subscribe so then you can get all of my future English lessons. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.